Okay, so this is our Getting Started Right call for new coaches, and make sure that you have a pen and paper out because there's going to be a lot of notes that you're going to want to take. And I'm going to try and move through as quickly and succinctly as I can. For those of you guys that don't know me, my name is Chris Ashley, and I am the founder of Team Balance Bound. I have been coaching now for a little over a year. I am what we call a diamond coach, and hopefully all of you guys that are on this call will be there soon. It's just one of the stepping stones to turning this part-time business into potentially a full-time income for yourself. So this is for new coaches that have just signed up and probably are feeling overwhelmed with all of the things that need to happen in this business. And so I'm going to walk you through, and we're going to start with a 7-day quick start. So hopefully by now you have received the 7-day quick start. This is like the very first thing that you want to do in the business. Whether it's myself who personally invited you to the call or one of my downlines, what we call is any of the coaches that might be on Team Balance Bound might have invited you as well. So by now, if you're on this call, you should have received a welcome email from your coach. And if you haven't, just take a note to make sure that you do get that welcome email from your coach, because it's going to give you 10 or 12, a list of 10 or 12 things that you're going to want to do when you get started. And one of those things is the 7-day business quick start. So we're going to kind of walk through this and go through any questions that you might have. So the first thing is your coach ID. You have a 6-digit coach ID, and you're going to need that basically anytime you're trying to reach Coach Relations. They are available 24/7. Any questions that you might have, you're always going to need that coach ID to go to. As well, if you have new customers, or maybe you come across friends of yours that have signed up for Beachbody somewhere in somebody else's, or didn't even know that they have a coach, but they signed up at some point for Team Beachbody, they can transfer to you as a coach if they want to work with you. So if you have friends that maybe are drinking Shakeology, but the only way that you can get Shakeology is through a coach. So if people order it online, they're automatically assigned a coach. And so they may have a coach but not even realize it. But as long as you have your 6-digit ID and you share with them your name, your email, and your 6-digit ID, they can just email Coach Relations and get transferred to you. And then you'll have a customer that you might not even know that you already have out there. So that's great. And then you have websites, and that came in your email as well. So once you sign up as a coach, you have a beachbody.com website. This is / whatever your username ID. This is going to be your go-to that you send any customers that are interested in Shakeology or a challenge pack or a fitness program. This is your personal website. You want to send people to beachbody.com / whatever your login name. Then you have your Shakeology.com / your login name. And that's for anybody that's just interested in Shakeology, wants more information about whatever nutrition might be in Shakeology. They can also purchase Shakeology directly from there. You also have a myultimatereset.com website. And I'll be honest, I have never used that. It is a 21-day sort of cleanse detox program. And it has scared me. So I have stayed away from that so far. So I haven't had to use that yet. But if you wanted to send somebody directly to that, somebody that may have huge weight loss goals, that may be a great program for them to start with. It's just dialed in nutrition and shakes, fiber sweeps and things like that to detox for 21 days. Then you have your coach support team. So your upline, whoever invited you here, is going to be your first coach. I will most likely be your second coach upline. And my personally sponsored coach, Megan Eckelstein, who is the founder of Team Phoenix, which you'll hear as well often, would be your third reach coach. So you have plenty of support to reach out to. As well, in the welcome email, you should be logged into our Balance Bound Facebook page. So make sure you have been invited to Team Balance Bound. That is going to be our forum. Anytime you guys have questions, we'll be posting in there and just having communication with all of our Team Balance Bound coaches. You have to be a Balance Bound coach in order to be in that group. It is a private group. There will also be lots of training and information in the files section and things like that that we'll be sharing with you. It's really important to know that this business is all about systems. And I mean, first and foremost, it's about relationships and helping others and serving others and building relationships. So as long as we continue to build relationships, please know that there are systems for everything in this business. And, in the beginning I thought, oh, well, here's a cool way I could do it, or let me try and put a twist on it. And coming back after a year, I will tell you the system is here for a reason, because the system works. So use the systems that are in place. And if you're ever, have questions, reach out to your coach, because most likely there is a system for it. And then you can personalize it and make it yours. For example, the first system that you received is our Coach Welcome email. So that is a system, that is something that was passed from my upline. Then I updated it for our team Balance Bound. And so anytime you're inviting coaches to the business, that will be a system that you will use, and personalize it and update it for anybody that you invite to the team. It's just all the information's already there. So it's kind of like the expression of don't reinvent the wheel. The information is already there, so just ask for it, and we have that system for you. I want you guys, anybody that's on this call, to grow in this business, if you want, faster than I did, by learning from my mistakes and by taking all of the systems that I've created. I'm sharing them with you guys so that you guys can be successful and you don't have to reinvent the wheel, but rather you can spend time building relationships with people and really helping people reach their goals, more than having to work on the administration stuff inside of things. So there is that system for you. And in addition to how I welcome coaches, I have another way in which I welcome customers. So that information is there and will be shared with you as well as you continue to grow. If you're wondering where to get started in the business, the best thing to do is to keep doing what you were doing most likely as a customer before you came here. It's great to start as a customer and as a challenger, so that you have experienced that side of things and know what it's like, and know what worked for you and what you can offer other people. What did you love about the challenge groups that you were in, and how can you see yourself personalizing them? What can you add to it? And so the 3 vital behaviors, one of them is being product of the product. So most likely you're here, or you're learning as you're just getting started, is that Shakeology is an incredible source of nutrition. The fitness programs, again, are systems that work, that get results. And so we want to make sure that we continue to be proof the product works. So the first thing you need to be doing is getting your workouts in and drinking your Shakeology and eating clean. And the reason why I named us Team Balance Bound is because it's all about balance for me. And I'm constantly in search of better balance. And so I live by the 80-20 rule, in that I'm going to get my workouts in 80% of the days in the year. I'm going to eat clean 80% of the days in the year. And the other 20%, I'm going to take a day off. I'm going to rest. I'm going to go on vacation. I'm going to see family. I'm going to enjoy Thanksgiving pumpkin pie, whatever it might be for you guys, is to find that balance, because ultimately that's been the key that's worked for me, is actually finding that balance. I have gone to and quit the gym so many times, it's crazy. And I actually like working out and going to the gym. So if I quit, I know there's other people that are out there like me. And so really you're just trying to connect with people that are like-minded and like you. What did you try before that didn't work? Why are you here doing this now? It must have worked for you in some way. So, for me, it's the support of the challenge groups. I can't do it without my challengers, because if I didn't have to check in and have to show results and have to, I wouldn't be as successful as I am. And ultimately, I'm more happy today than I ever was, because I'm getting my workout in and I'm drinking my Shakeology. So hopefully that's true for you. And that's the best place that you can start. If you're not sure what to do in any given day, that's what you need to do. And then share it with people. We call it invite, invite, invite. And that's just share it with everybody in your life that you think could benefit from it, from every aspect of this business, from somebody that has weight loss, from somebody that has poor nutrition, from somebody that has personal health issues, from somebody that is struggling in their life and maybe just needs support and accountability, time management, just any sort of balance in their life, all the way to the financial aspects of it. For now that I have grown my business and I really see the understanding of how this business can grow and how financially rewarding it can be, are there people in your life that could use a little extra income, starting with just $500 a month? Like, what does that mean for you? For me, it's building up savings. It's getting married someday. It's owning a house. It's being able to travel and see my family back home and see the world. So it's sharing all the different aspects of this business. and how you might be able to help and impact somebody's life in a positive way. The other one is personal development, and I am huge on personal development. In this business, in the beginning, it is very hard. It's very overwhelming. There's so much information, and it's slow. It's not a get rich quick scheme. It's not any scheme or anything like that. It is literally, you will get out of it what you put into it. And I will tell you from my personal experience, when I started in this business, I was doing 3 other jobs. So this was my 4th job. And so I did take it slow because I had an overwhelming schedule. I started first by making sure that I loved the program. So I did PIO and Shakeology. I completed it from beginning to end. My best advice to you is find a program, complete it from beginning to end. Make sure you have your before and after and testimonials in that regard. So that you can really feel it in your heart that this is something that you can share. You know, you really definitely have to believe that, because I held on to that for a long time in the beginning. I also started with a family challenge. I wanted to connect with my family back home. I reached out to family that I haven't even met today. And I did a family fitness challenge just to practice, to run my own group. It had nothing to do with Beachbody. It was just family fitness for 14 days. And I got everybody on board so that I could practice running a group and see if it was the right fit for me. And so I did find out it was the right fit. And like I said, I was doing lots of things at the beginning, lots of jobs. And so I jumped in and out of training. And I didn't work it consistently every day, but I sort of dabbled in it. And I will tell you, that was a lot harder for me. That was really a struggle because I wasn't consistent with it every day. I was doubting myself. I was unsure. I didn't follow systems or the training. And so it got overwhelming because, I was starting to connect with people, but couldn't really share and didn't understand everything as well. And so it was really a struggle. So if there's any advice that I would share with you guys is, if you do want to grow this business, to do the best you can to find 1 hour a day. And the first thing is get into training. Get into training. If you have the time to do your workout, the first thing you need to do is just get into training, because that's going to teach you everything. And like I said, personal development is huge. There is a book suggested by Coach Basics from Team Beachbody, which is by Darren Hardy, The Compound Effect. If you have not read that book, that is a great place to get started. The Compound Effect by Darren Hardy. And to get into our Coach Basics every day. Personal development for me was huge when I was dabbling, because it was the stories of other people and the growth that I felt personally that kept me feeling confident and kept me in the game and to not give up. So if you haven't already, download the Team Beachbody podcast, which is the National Wake Up Call, NWC, National Wake Up Call, Team Beachbody podcast. I listen to it when I'm in the car, or when you're cooking dinner, or even when you're in the shower. Listen to that every week. That held me in this business in the first 6 months when I was sort of in and out and not able to commit with all my other jobs. It was listening to the stories of the other coaches where I was able to connect with them, and I was able to hear their success and believe that I could too have the same success. So I definitely encourage you to listen to the National Wake Up Calls. If you have time for more personal development, some of my favorites are Chalene Johnson, who is the founder of PIO and the fitness instructor on PIO. And I fell in love with her with PIO because she's just so positive and inspirational and motivational. For me, it's just like I'm getting personal development when I'm working out with her. It's just she's like my mentor in that regard. And she has incredible podcasts, the Chalene podcast, and I think it's called Build Your Tribe, which is more of a business-based podcast. And they're all like 20 minutes or so. So they're great for travel. So definitely personal development. Then make sure that the Coach Training Academy. So you're going to want to log into your teambeachbody.com is your personal site. So when you're logging into your back office, you are going to teambeachbody.com and you're going to sign and log in there. And then you're going to go into their training, their news and training, click on training. And then in there, you're going to find the Coach Basics and the things that you want to start with in there. It can be overwhelming. Like, don't get overwhelmed with everything that's offered in the online. I'm still learning a year later. So I will, in the next few calls, tell you exactly where you need to go. But what you need to do in the Coach Basics is you need to get this 7-day quick start if you haven't already. Fill that out and get that to your coach ASAP. The second thing you need to do is complete your profiles for your website. So there's videos on how to do it, and it really doesn't take time. So don't feel like you need 2 hours to complete your websites and build your websites. They're already built. It's like 3 steps. And I think the video to watch is like 3 minutes long. So set up your websites and make sure that on your Team Beachbody website, you complete your profile. So write a bio. You have a before and after picture. That's the first thing you need as a coach, is a before and after picture. So get that if you don't already. That needs to go up on your website. And the reason why that needs to go up on your website is because as soon as you make the next step into growing your business, you need to have that before and after and that bio completed on your website in order to be eligible to receive free customers from Beachbody. So one of your first steps that you're going to want to do as a coach is you're going to want to become what we call an Emerald coach. And it's a binary system. A binary system means you have 2 legs. So you're at the top, and then you have 2 legs, and you're building coaches on both legs. Becoming an Emerald coach just means that you have 1 coach on each leg. So it's relatively a simple thing that you can get to, because you can, if you have a husband or a mother or somebody in your family that might be willing to support you in this business or interested in drinking Shakeology, you're going to want to start by asking them if they would be willing to sign up as a discount coach. Now, I will say it's easy and it's not easy. So for example, my boyfriend was not interested in becoming a discount coach. He was very hesitant and skeptical about the business. So most likely you're going to have somebody in your life that is like that, and that's totally okay. And I can relate. Feel free, come and talk to me if you have that. I did have my mom who was really supportive. And so she and another friend is my first coach who was interested in working the business, got me to being Emerald. They don't have to be a business builder. We have what we call discount coaches. Most likely you know what that is. You may have started as a discount coach. But it's somebody that is really going to be drinking Shakeology, because in order to stay active as a coach, they need to have what we call 50 PV. So to be active as a coach, and this goes for you guys too, you need to have what we call 50 PV. PV stands for personal volume. If you're drinking Shakeology, which we all should be doing as coaches, you have 90 PV. So you don't really have to worry about it. You're on Shakeology HD. You're getting it every 30 days. So that's going to keep you active. But if you're signing up somebody under you, like a mom or a dad or a boyfriend or husband or somebody like that, ideally they love Shakeology and want to drink Shakeology, and that they stay active with that. And then another friend or somebody else that might be willing to or is interested in this journey with you. Getting there as quick as you can is great, because once you're Emerald, you're eligible for free customers from Beachbody. Those are the customers I talked about in the beginning who are wanting to try Shakeology or signing up for Beachbody On Demand or purchase a program. They can't do any of that without a coach. So if they do it from an infomercial or they do it through the Beachbody website, they're automatically getting assigned a coach, and that's going to Emerald coaches. So that's great, because you're going to get income right away from people that you don't even know. And then you can reach out and connect with them and try and connect with them and continue to grow and help them reach their goals. And how do you what we call Success Club 5, right? So that's going to be one of our first goals as well, is getting to Success Club 5. If you are a new coach, there's an opportunity to be what we call a success starter. If you came in as a discount coach, meaning you started as a customer and you've been drinking Shakeology and working out and you got the discount on Shakeology, you can't become really a success starter, because a success starter has to happen in your first 90 days of the business. But still, we're all looking to grow just the same. The advantage in success starter, there's a couple different advantages. You do get a bonus. I also offer an outside Team Beachbody. I offer a bonus for my Balance Bound success starters. And you also get a free ticket to their annual conference, which is Summit. And that's going to be in Dallas next summer. And you get a free ticket to that, which is great. And I encourage everybody, if you're interested in growing this business, to go to Summit. It's just an amazing, where you're going to see 50,000 other coaches are there. It's their one annual conference. And you really get to feel what the community is about, because we as coaches, we're at home working by ourselves a lot. So it's really nice to be connected on team calls, such like this. They have annual summit, where that's like the big conference that everybody goes to. It's a 4-day conference. And then they have quarterly, what we call Super Saturdays. So right now, the next Super Saturday is going to be in January. They happen quarterly. So we'll want to talk about getting you guys to a Super Saturday in January. They're usually like $10 and they're local. So somewhere near you, there's going to be a Super Saturday. So you can connect with coaches in your community. It's great. We do a workout. They have speakers that are there talking about their successful coaches in the business, as well as corporate. We'll have a video on upcoming news and things, events that are exciting coming. So we want to get you to a Super Saturday. Getting to Success Club 5 is our goal always as coaches. It just means that we are continuing to reach out and serve others and help others reach their goals. Success Club 5 equals helping 3 people. So it is our goal as a coach to help 3 people a month. Help 3 people a month with the tools of Beachbody and the support and accountability as a coach. So you get 5 points. Success Club 5 equals 5 points. You get 1 point for Shakeology HD. HD is Shakeology Home Direct. And ultimately, I encourage everybody to do Home Direct. When you're a new coach, you're going to get some like hesitancy and resistance to that, especially if they're new trying Shakeology. You're going to get some resistancy, which is totally normal. Home Direct, like I've never even tried Shakeology. Like, I don't know if I'm going to like it. I don't want to sign up to get it every 30 days. Totally normal. But here's the deal. I always encourage Home Direct because your customer saves $12 on shipping. If they sign up for Home Direct, they're saving $12 right out the gate. And you're getting 1 Success Club point. So it's a win-win. If they're not Home Direct, you won't get a Success Club point, and they're going to pay that extra $12 in shipping. And they can cancel anytime with no penalty and no fee. So there's really just no risk. And you'll remind them to cancel. So you're there to support them. And what you'll do is you'll follow up 2 or 3 weeks after they order. And again, there's a system for that and an email for that gives them all the information on how they can cancel, how they can change their order, how they can change their flavor. If they're missing desserts, there's a link for that. So you're just going to support them 100%, and you're going to reach out and you're going to say, hey, how are you feeling? What changes are you noticing from Shakeology? If you want to cancel, you can cancel, no problem. Otherwise, it's going to be shipping again to you on this date. So Shakeology HD is 1 point. You get 2 points for a challenge pack with Shakeology HD. So that is a fitness program plus Shakeology, which is the ultimate tool and package for our customers anyway. So if they want to live a healthy lifestyle, if they have weight loss goals, there are dozens of programs in Beachbody that will reach any of your customers, I'm sure, that come your way, which is great. You have an endless resource of tools to help anybody. And then there's always sales each month. So it's great because you can always reach out to certain people if you're like, for example, this month, 21 Day Fix Extreme, and the size hip hop workout is on sale. So if anybody connects with you with those workouts, or if you have done those workouts, you can share those with other people in your life. And what's amazing about the challenge pack, and ideal to share that, is that you get the fitness program for $10, a fitness program that is $60. So that's always the great bundle. And we have a list of 10 things that you get when you order a challenge pack. So not only are you getting the Shakeology and the fitness program, but they're getting you as a personal coach. They're getting support and accountability, and they're getting the challenge group, and they're getting extra recipes, and they're getting, a lifetime membership to Team Beachbody. So there's so much that comes with a challenge pack that's typically the way that you want to reach people with the tools. So it's 2 challenge packs and 1 Shakeology HD gets you to Success Club 5. If you get to Success Club 5 in your first month in the business, your first full month in the business, you're on your way to Success Starters. So it's that easy. If you get to Emerald in your second month, you're on your way to Success Starters. If you get Success Club 5 and help 3 people each month for the first 3 months, you are officially a Success Starter. You will receive a Team Beachbody bonus. You'll receive a Balance Bound bonus, and you'll also receive a free ticket to Summit. So if you are ready to be a business builder, that is definitely the way to go. And hop into Coach Basics, because that's how you're going to get there. Coach Basics is going to teach you exactly how to get there and how to reach the people, how to properly invite, and things like that. So we go to the next page of 7-Day Quick Start and it gets right into invite. So if you haven't already experienced a challenge group, which you should have if you're here, but in case you haven't, you need to get into a challenge group and be a customer and get through your workout. Get in your uplines challenge group. And if you have an upline, like myself, I always have my new coaches co-host a challenge group with me. So you'll start as a challenger in my group. Then the next month, you will start inviting as a coach, and you'll invite people into that group, and you'll be able to connect with people and coach them through the group, and I will still lead the group for you. And then that third month, we will co-coach the group. I will share with you all the systems and the process on how to lead that group so that by your third or fourth group, you're ready to lead your own group. So, and when you're ready. So it's definitely, you know, you're not just all of a sudden on your own, you're coaching. I'm walking you through every step of the way, assuming you've gone through Coach Basics. Have I mentioned Coach Basics? Okay. So there is an invite process. So you will learn exactly the steps on how to invite. And I can tell you again from personal experience, I tried to do it my own way. I was like, I need to send personal messages to every single person, and then they need to be different for everybody. And I'm going to tell you, when I went back to the system, it works. My personal reach and my thought on trying to you know, get each different personality of people that I've met online that I really don't even know, it comes down to the system that works. So I'm going to share the invite system with you, and then of course you personalize it. But make sure that it's always about your customer. What are their goals? I mean, this is not a self-serving business. If it's a self-serving business, you're in the wrong business. This is about helping other people. And so you need to listen to them. Make sure they are doing more of the talking. What are their goals? What are their struggles? What other programs have they tried in the past? What types of workouts do they like? So you know where to lead them. What are their struggles with nutrition? Most likely you need to get them started in a free clean eating group. I definitely encourage every coach to start with 5 days of clean eating. Start with one, you know, we host every month. I encourage you to find a 5-day challenge that you can host for free. Okay. Nobody's just going to come to you and buy something. They need to trust you. It's a process. So you need to offer something for free so that they can try you out and sample you out and see what you can offer. Our team does clean eating challenges. I personally love them because it holds me accountable. It gets me on track every month. I need it. It works for me. So I share that with others. Simple. There's lots of different ones you can do. Sugar detox. You could do a 5-day workout, 5-day booty challenge. I mean, we have other coaches that do other different things. I'm going to be looking into doing other personal development and time management and reaching goals and things like that. So I'm looking to try some newer things. But again, you don't have to reinvent the wheel. Our team has a dozen different 5-day clean eating recipes to share with you. So all of that information, we share it with you. You do not have to reinvent it. So it's there for you to use. I do encourage you to have gone through it and experienced it so you can answer questions about it. But that's there for you guys to have and share with other people. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, we've pretty much gone through everything. We have what we call, it says track your progress. There's a business activity tracker. We have it what we call a power hour. And your first power hour in your first 30 days is Coach Basics. That is where you're going to start. And then once you get past that, you will then be moving into what we call power hour. And it's just certain things that need to get done each day that will progress your business forward. Okay. I'm going to stop right there to make sure that we do have time for questions before we do get cut off. So if I think of something else, I'll bring it back up, but I'm going to open it up to you guys for questions. So if you just go ahead and unmute yourself, I'm here for questions.
I think I was unmuted for that whole time. So, okay, I got a coworker that is totally interested in doing the Shakeology, and oops, this was the one that the pharmacist, her future son-in-law, told her that it's all bad and all that stuff. So, but I think she's not going to listen to him. I think she wants to try it. So, I mean, I see her tomorrow. I think she wants to go right on tomorrow and get it. Is that okay? Or does she need to?
100%. So does she want to try Shakeology? Is that what you're saying? Or what is she interested in? Just Shakeology.
Well, her goal is to lose weight for her daughter's wedding.
Okay.
And yeah, she wants to do Shakeology. She's very limited on her exercise because she has a bad back. And I have offered 21-day fix for her because it's really modified, the one girl.
Mm-hmm.
So then I'm like, okay, well, do I offer her a challenge pack then?
100%. I always offer Shakeology HD customers a challenge pack because why would you not get a fitness program for $10?
Right.
If you don't want to use it, I mean, what an amazing Christmas gift. Put it in your back pocket. Maybe 6 months you might want to work out. I mean, there's so much value in that challenge pack. Not only is she going to get 21-day fix, she's going to get a complete nutrition plan with 21-day fix. She gets portion control containers, which are going to help her with her diet to get her weight loss goals. It also comes with a free tote bag this month. It has an extra gift. And it comes with the list of 10 other things that you're going to offer her with your coaching. So for $10, 100%, it's like, yes, she'd be.
Do you know how much that one challenge pack is?
So it's $130 for Shakeology Home Direct, and it's $140 for 21-day fix. There are some workout programs that are more expensive, like 90-day programs. There's certain ones, but 21-day fix is one of those that is $60 regularly. So if she ever decides to come back to it, it's going to cost her $60. So she might as well get it for $10. And the nutrition plan.
Okay.
I mean, it's worth it alone for her and her weight loss goals for the nutrition plan and portion control containers.
Okay.
Yeah.
The one thing that I also fight with on people right now is I don't have the time.
Mm-hmm. Great. My answer to that is it's 30 minutes and it's at home. So if you have goals and you can't fit 30 minutes in your day, then you don't have goals. Then you really aren't serious about your goals, because I don't know anybody that can't find 30 minutes in their day when they're at home. Yeah, I don't have time to go to the gym. I don't have time to work out for 60 minutes. I definitely don't. Another option though, there's Beachbody On Demand. And that is, you can buy that as a challenge pack as well. When it's on sale, it's $140. I don't think it's on sale right now, so it might be $160 as the challenge pack. And that's a 90-day. You get access to free streaming online, Beachbody On Demand. There's over a dozen different workouts, and there are several that are 10 minutes. So if you really feel like she has to start there, have her start there. Who doesn't have 10 minutes in their day?
Oh, does the other girl have any questions? I feel like I'm
Holly.
Hi. My only question is, I don't know if I'm like tech savvy enough to do all this kind of stuff, Chris. Like you do all this like the banners and the groups and the adding people and the this and the that. It's just like, I don't know about all that stuff, Chris.
Yeah. I totally get it. It was all new for me too. I had to learn it all. I am not tech savvy by any means. If you were on the webinar, you know that I'm not tech savvy. I am learning. I'm totally learning as I go. And it's been humbling. And I have been in tears. I have certainly been in tears trying to figure out different technology and social media. I am not a social media person. Like you see that now, but I've grown in that in the year. Before I started with Beachbody, I wasn't really on Facebook that much. I didn't know what groups were. I didn't know how to open groups, I didn't know any of that. So if that's where you're at, we can certainly do like sort of like the technology or social media side of things. I learned it all. I didn't know how to create banners, but everything, what's great is they're all like free sites. So when I run groups, and we can talk through exactly on Facebook and how that all works for sure. It's great to hear you say that because it reminds me of how far I've come and that needs to be taught. And so I can absolutely teach that. And now, which is a 180. You can write down a couple of these sites to check out, and YouTube is a huge resource. So you can Google and YouTube and watch videos on how to. So write these down. This is Canva, CANVA, canva.com, canva.com, canva.com. That is where I do all of my banners, my posts, any of my pictures with text writing on them. Directly on your phone, if you take a picture and just want to add a cute text to post on Facebook, I use Ronna Designs, RHONNA, Ronna, RHONNA Designs. And that's an app on my phone. There's also PicMonkey on my phone, PIC monkey.com. You can, I believe, use that online and on your phone. And that also allows you to do video and or images to post. For the groups, running challenge groups, I have a lot of support there as well. I use Hootsuite.com, HOOT.
Yeah, I've seen that.
SUITE, Hootsuite.com, HOOTSUITE.com. And that is a social media manager, which means I can pre-schedule my posts for the week. I also use Buffer.com, Buffer, BUFFER.com. And that's where I post my, also for the groups. So I use both of those for the groups. You can start for free and you can watch 10-minute videos on how to, and we can also do a call on that.
Okay.
So
it's funny that you mentioned the social media, because I just downloaded 2 of those apps, because I too was like, how do you get like your writing like underneath your pictures and stuff? So I just downloaded Roma today.
Oh, good.
And PicStitch.
Great.
PicStitch is the other one.
Good.
So,
and I'm sure they're always coming out with new ones. So that's a good base to get started, and that's what I use right now. I'm sure other coaches use other things. So just start with those. Those are great ones to start with. We have about 3 more minutes. So any other questions?
Yes, I want to start my clean eating challenge right away.
Okay. Kristen, I am hosting one November 16th. So my best suggestion would be, I will create an event in the next 3 days. I will invite you, and you will share that and invite everybody to that. And we'll talk about,
from my Facebook page and whatever.
Yeah. So you'll invite everybody to that, and it's really casual, you guys. It's like, hey, I'm doing this clean eating. I'm going to eat clean for 5 days. I veer away from the word challenge, because unless you've been a challenger, you don't know what that means. But we just say, I'm eating clean for 5 days. Do you want to do it with me? Or I've been doing this every month for the last year or 6 months, and I have seen such a drastic change. The recipes are great. Just be honest. Don't sell. Just share, say, hey, I'm doing this. Who wants to do it with me? So if everybody on this call wants to invite to your coach uplines, I think most of us are doing it November 16th, because it's the week before Thanksgiving. So that's the best place to start. Invite your people to this free group.
With that little saying.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. And then,
less than
what
a
if
minute.
those
Hallie,
people...
do you have anything?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, Kristen, last one.
What if they do that challenge and then like they want to, buy something? Then like, how do you get it? Do I get it? Like, how do you separate that out?
You guys are coaches. Everything goes to you. Okay. If they're under me right now and they're my customer, then they're mine. But if they're your people that you're inviting, they are yours 100%. Yeah, and I'm here for you guys, and I don't want you to feel like you can't even invite to the business because you don't know anything about it. If somebody's interested in coaching and you share that opportunity, share it. If it's organic, share it. I will coach them until you know how to coach. I'm here to coach all of your coaches. That's my job until you're a year into this business and you're comfortable coaching. That's my job. I'm here to coach your coaches. So feel comfortable to share and invite. And if and when we do get cut off, we can always meet on the Balance Bound page for any other questions you guys have. And I will post this recording tomorrow as well.
I'm going to go listen to the wake up call.
Yes. And it's a great one this week. It's a great one. Go listen to the National Wake Up Call. All right. Great call. You can go ahead, reach out to your coach, 7-day quick start and getting started right call. Love you guys.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.